Hi, my name is Giovanni Henry, and this is my industry interest, talent scouting, and development. Where scouting, and development is a concern, my interest spans with modeling, film, and music. With these three industries, basically they're high demand industries. Where modeling is concerned, a lot of young girls want to go into casting calls, want to be involved in modeling. Whereas film, still have a lot of demand for film because movies are always being made, people are always being hired, and everybody wants to develop their craft. Whereas music, still a high demand, because everybody wants to be a part of the entertainment industry. Whereas music, whether it be in front of the camera, behind the camera, producing, singing, it's in high demand. Political aspects of talent scouting and development, especially talent development, where talent is concerned, political aspects to it. Doing my research, there wasn't really much political involvement in scouting talent. Once you have the talent, it's okay to develop it. Where political aspects are concerned, there wasn't much. So my my only connection that I found with it really is that a lot of actors, especially in like musicians, they emulate politicians, and they tend to like, where politics is concerned, they tend to back them, or they tend to become involved, or of something of that nature. Another political thing that I could say that is involvement based on research and based on stuff that I've looked at and read is basically, once you're affiliated with a political figure, I think a lot of times a higher level of respect is given, and you're taken a lot more serious. So you, even if you do, like, for example, Jay-Z, people will take him because he's been to the White House, he's met the president, and you can say, all right, yeah, he's a rapper, but still, he can still clean up and be very in a controlled environment, where as the president of the United States. In this industry, where film, music, modeling, they all connect, and you have politicians being emulated in movies, even in the modeling industry, and they're talked about in music. So that's basically a big connection that they have with it. Economical aspect of talent management, scouting, development, I would say, it has to do with money. Even though the economy is down, and yes, it affects music, like album sales um, and stuff like that, money's still being made in the industry. So, whereas getting talents to, once your talent is good and once you appeal to a certain audience, once people like you, it's all about the money. Money will be made some way. You can do it with branding. You can do a good job at acting, singing. As I said, movies are always being made. So, yeah. And based on research, it says like, about, even though the economy is down, money, where money and money making in this industry, it's still at around 75%. Yes, they lost a lot, but they're still gaining. They're still profitable. Socio-cultural. In this industry, in this segment of social culture, it's basically to get into this industry, to get scouted, to get developed, you don't even have to have you can don't even have to have a degree. You don't have to have a it's not education based. You don't have to bring a resume and say what school you went to. I mean, sometimes we're like film. Sometimes it helps to develop you, but sometimes it's pure talent. Majority of the time, it's pure talent. So it's more like, okay, I could just go. There's not a need for education. There's not a need for even training. Sometimes, most of the majority of the time, it's just raw talent. It's a very competitive industry. So where talents are concerned, that's why say when you have a casting call, the lines are around the corner because everybody wants to showcase what they have. And trust me, when they go to a casting call, you will find a lot of competitiveness. Scouts and casting agents and managers, they look for that competitive drive and that competitive spirit because you need that to survive in in this industry. And based on my research and based on what I've seen, a lot of websites, yes, they look for competitive spirit because you can't be shy, you can't be like timid. They want you to have drive. And so these things, some most these things can't be taught. These things have to you have to be born with drive. You have to be born with edginess. And that's what these is what is we are really looked for in people. Technological aspect of this of my interest in talent scouting and management and development is that a lot of, as technology evolves, where it we have to keep up. So, for example, movies, where acting is concerned, in a lot of movies these days, you see a lot of graphical images, influences. For example, my main example of this is this movie, Avatar. Technology has come a far away from black and white screen rolls to now they're having like these different images in the movies that is 3D, 2D, and now they're coming out with 4D, and even modeling pictures are being developed in 3D. Again, here we see the 3D aspect of it. The cameras that are used to film and do pictures, the equipment they're used to record music, the backdrops, they're using a lot of undertones where music are concerned, and it's this industry you have to keep up with the evolving technology, and that's what they're doing. These are my resources, and thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.